boys?
Hey, Vic.
Hold on. Oh, you got to let me share the screen, obviously.
Yeah, we're almost live.
Vic, I'm still laughing at. I was being cute.
I was being
I'm
cute.
still
Victor, I'm
fucking
gonna-
laughing at that, dude. That was so good.
Starting the show with a quick Mets video.
Yeah, go ahead. We are live. Go ahead and share the screen.
Wow.
Go for it. Go for it. Hit the button.
Wow, wow, wow.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
We are live.
Get ready to get your Kleenex out. Oh,
Get
am I
your-
still here? Here we go. Nope. Nothing works. I'm gonna blow. Oh, there we go. And audio doesn't work. Never works. You know I hit it. All right. Well, fuck this. I'm not doing this. I fucking hate technology. Every time I hit share sound, the sound never works. No. There goes the phone. Here we are. This is how you start a show. Just threw my phone through the window.
Now,
Ski
what was
mask.
that? Was that the
Fuck yeah.
beginning of what your new show was going to be?
No, that was just going to be a nice, fun Mets clip. Pitchers and catchers reported, but since fucking Zoom fucking sucks.
But I guarantee you could have done a 15 minutes on that.
Mhm.
No. Mhm.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Good.
check it
I
out.
got my goddamn list.
Coming up, Patreon only. It's called.
so good, it pisses
It's
me
called Stancil Stuff. It's where Stancel's going to be ranting for 15 to 20 minutes max.
Sad thing is we
whatever,
didn't even plan
whatever the
this.
fuck he needs to get the shit out of his system, and it'll be Patreon only. New show coming to Ski Mask Media every week where he gets to rant and do his thing.
About every
It'll never
week.
be out of
Probably
his
every
system.
week. Whenever I get
Never
pissed
be out
off.
of the system.
Yes, it will.
It's
And
like
I-
his own little diary.
We didn't
Yeah.
plan that, by the way. That was organic. That was a real freak
That's
out.
good.
Because fuck it. Oh, I can't believe it. Every fucking time. Well, anyway, yes, look forward to that. As you can see, I should probably vent a little more, maybe.
Good.
You're looking red. You're looking piping red.
Yeah,
hot.
what's going
red
on?
hot.
Red hot.
You look like you have sunburn, but we just had a snowstorm.
Wonderful lighting I have here.
It's good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was
You
just
look good.
I was legitimately where I thought you had like high blood pressure or hypertension or something. I was like, my friend, we could breathe it out. We'll talk about it. This is why we're here.
This is why we're here, I guess.
This is why we're here.
Right, Victor? Where you at? Are you in a?
I'm in.
Are you on Wall Street?
I am officially working again. It is soul crushing. You could see the laughter's gone from my face, and
Yeah.
you know, the last sportscast that I did, Sports Mask, I was a little bit depressed because I lost a number of dollars. I'm back here in the office now.
Nice.
The life of a gambler, though. Sometimes you lose some.
Sometimes
Well,
you eat tuna for a
lose
month.
some.
So
Yeah. Sometimes ramen is tasty for a year. It's not just for college.
It's a barrel.
Nope.
Sometimes ramen's not just for college.
It's fucking funny how if you're friends with degenerate gamblers, they'll haggle you over $1,
Yep.
but they'll drop $4,000 out of the casino without even batting an eye.
Yeah,
Those
but-
people always get to me, but they're called Koreans anyway.
25K on red, but they can't spare $1. Yeah, I love those people. I hang out with them all the time.
They're my people. They are my people.
Good food. Check it out. We filmed episode 96 last night at SMC, and this is Sports Mask Collective. Episode 97, 98, and 99 will be hosted by Jim Stancil. I'm taking a brief hiatus. I got some personal shit to work through. So, boys, enjoy the show. Thank you very much. You guys got it from here. And
Thank you, Mr.
Stancil-
Ski Mask. We will
We're gonna take
hold
very good
the
care of it.
ship. We'll take good care of it. We promise not to actively run it into the ground.
I
Shoddy
appreciate
port
that.
side.
And Juggy, you're more than welcome to join him on the SMCs. I'll book some guests.
Oh, yeah?
And you guys run those shows up until episode 100. I'll be back at episode 100, but the
Fuck
next
yeah.
3 episodes will be run by you guys. And I appreciate it. All right. Now,
Thank you, sir.
Talk some
Godspeed.
sports.
Very much. That's awesome, man. It's quite an honor. I really appreciate it.
Fuck
all right.
yeah.
You guys have a good time. All right.
All right,
got
Love
buddy.
your balls, Ski. Love your balls.
Godspeed. There he goes.
I'll get
Well,
the gas. You get the match.
Yeah, breaking news. The inmates
Fuck
are running
this
inside.
shit.
Yeah, right. It's all over now. What a
Cast
mistake.
party after the show. Let's go.
Yeah. There you go.
What a huge mistake. But anyway, yeah. Well, so anyway,
Nice.
I was going to open the show playing that. That was the clip of the Mets when they were down 8-1 and came back, scored 10 runs, capped off by the Mike Piazza home run down the line.
I saw the Braves jerseys.
Jesus Christ.
As soon as I saw that Brave throw in from home, I knew exactly what game that was. And just another one of those Mets classics. Gotta love them.
Those are the real Mets classics. I remember
That was
I
a
was
good one.
upstairs in my parents' room. I think the TV downstairs wasn't working because I was whatever. And it was the bunny ears. Like I had to adjust the bunny ears to get
the antenna.
Oh yeah.
I've had that before.
And yeah, that was great. That was great.
Everything
One of
has
the
to be on
greats.
channel 3.
Yes.
and sometimes 4.
Channel 3.
3 or 4 to
channel
go
3.
through your stupid ass cable box.
That's right. That's exactly right. Channel 3 was for cable. Channel 4 is for video games.
I was a set of Coleco. Oh my god, am I old? Yes, I'm old.
Oh yeah.
Well, boys, I'm here in the I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's invisible. Crown Plaza.
Whoa, the resort man
Wow.
himself. What is going on, Victor? What's the score? This is our we wanted a little catch-up show here. There's been so many.
He must be in the business center of Crown Plaza.
We've been doing
That's
so much.
exactly where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm upstairs. I'm on the 10th floor, just the right height to kill myself. I am here for
4 and up.
actually,
I say 4 and up.
Yeah.
3
the
and
gambler's
actually, that's
floor.
true. You can break a good leg on 3, but there's a pool directly below me, so I would have to probably miss the pool.
So you're gonna pull an Aldous Snow right before his concert. You're gonna break your wrist and then pull that same wrist with a slot and just win it.
But check this out. So I was actually closer to the beach. I'm now downtown. Cheers, boys. Downtown.
Cheers.
I was downtown Fort Lauderdale, closer to the beach. I had booked a place for 2.5 weeks under a brand, and it was right before the Texas weather set in. And the second day of it, the lady downstairs called me and she said, "Will you move?" I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, will you go to another hotel?" I'm like, "You're gonna have to pay for it, and you're gonna have to pay for whatever." And they said, "Sure." So here we are.
Here you go.
Here you have it. The
What do you got?
travels.
Is that Crown?
This is a gift from the Indiana what's her the people
Carolyn.
that call
Oh, so
yes,
Chivas
Carolyn,
Regal.
Carolyn and Strong, Brian Strong.
Wow.
Shout
Yeah,
out
they
to
give you a
Carolyn.
little-
They have a new
Chivas.
give them a free plug. They have Strong Therapy. Her and
That's
her
right.
husband doing
Yeah,
some
he's got a
stuff.
bottle of therapy in his right hand.
You know, everybody hates on everybody having podcasts, but who gives a fuck?
We're a fucking family at the end of the
I don't
day.
hate-
That's
but
why
here's
I try
my
to come
thing.
at it.
Here's my thing. This is my stance on it because I here's the
Your
thing.
Stancil.
Wow, here's my stancel on it.
Stance. Oh, that's gonna be a new
Whoa,
one.
boy.
I
Blow
like
my
it.
brains.
this show to the ground.
Yeah, we just do shitty puns for 3 weeks and then
Oh,
just make
is
up
that
dumb
your
slogans.
Stancil?
I hate everybody.
That'll be fucking terrible. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting a little.
No,
I'm
here's the thing
excited
on
today.
podcasts. It's fine. Everybody, it's creative. It's all looked at. Ooh, everybody thinks they can do it, and they can't. You can do it. The thing is, it all comes down to, in my opinion, if you care how much people listen, and I guess if people listen, if you're doing it for 5 people, that's fine as long as you're having fun doing it. I think especially the comics that say a lot of shit, like they're overly concerned of views and all that, which they have to do for their career. Like normal people have jobs. We don't. Doesn't not. No. You know, we get our share of views, but normal people, like, who gives a fuck? It's not the job. Having fun with it, go get them, put them all out there. Like I always say, throw all the cats against the wall and see what cats stick.
That's right. This is one sticky cat that we're riding right now, man. This cat's been sticking now for a minute, and I'm having a fucking blast. This is the best. Yeah, I love coming back and just shooting the shit. Not for nothing. It kind of forces me to keep my ear to the grind. As hard as it's been being a fucking sports fan lately,
Yeah,
watching games with no fans. Like it's tough. It's really tough. Seriously, it's like going inside a fucking high school and just watching a random like JV game. It's like you don't go out of your way to do that. Like people are going out of the ways to not watch these games. And if you go to
sizing
these
him
games,
up, Victor, are you sizing up
sucks.
Juggy?
No,
You're
it's
si-
Juggy. That's really good. That's really good.
He's sizing you up,
Yeah.
Juggy. I don't like. He's got a fucking shitty attitude. He thinks he's better than
No,
us.
that's
Roll
good.
That's
up my
what's-
sleeve here.
What
Roll up my
Ski Mask
sleeve.
said really went to Victor's head. Victor's looks like he's planning on taking over the whole network here.
No, this is gonna go well, guys.
Yeah, what a piece of
I
shit.
can't
Juggy,
wait.
you were making very good points there, though. Exactly.
I'm sorry,
it's like-
Juggy.
it's like-
it was all
it's
good
like,
points.
why
Everybody's
watch-
making wonderful points.
It's also like, why watch women's sports when there's men's sports?
Yeah, but they do great things though.
What?
I'm sticking by that lingerie football, and I know what you tried to do there. No, if you're gonna watch women and do all that stuff, there's already thousands, maybe millions of sites for that. It's nice to watch them tackle each other every once in a while instead of getting smashed from behind by just Jesus. I don't even want to. I don't want to get into it too deep, but like
by a hulking buck.
No pun intended.
I'm sorry, no. Okay, fine. Victor, I'd love to hear your take on this.
Yeah.
When you go to a strip club and you see all these beautiful women doing these wonderfully athletic and acrobatic things, that does there you go. Well, that's fine though, but you're getting paid for it. But like, don't you appreciate at least a small 3% of your presence of being there? The athleticism and the balance and actually the upper body strength. They keep that little angel thing when they spin around the pole. Like, don't you appreciate a little bit of the athleticism behind these women?
That's all.
Especially
Honestly,
behind these
so I'm living a gigantic lie. We all know this. This is there's no hiding that. But I'm not. I don't like whores. I really don't like.
I
strip
said
clubs.
So
when I go,
exotic dancers, yes,
even exotic dancers, I don't like
dance.
them. I don't hate them. But when I go to that club, that's what I like, Juggy. I like the fact that they do that.
I'm not there to talk to you. I'm here to throw $1 at you. Go do a cartwheel.
That's right. That's fucking right. That's where I'm
And
at
they-
in
and they're
life. So
good
that's
at
my
it.
problem.
No,
They're
Juggy, you're
dancing.
right. We're having a little fun here, but yes,
Yeah, I know.
I think about that when I'm at strip clubs, which I also am not a huge fan of. But
I was
most
in-
of them when I go
Some
there.
of them are sketchy.
But
Some of them are weird.
I don't
I
know,
was
it just
in
never did it
Boca
for me.
Raton last year for a conference. Or no, the year before when I made money.
Somebody's doing well.
Did you Boca Raton?
When the company paid for the bill, and that was
Who's paying for the bill at the Crown Plaza?
the Uncle Victor. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
right.
This is a
Uncle-
fucking
Uncle-
shit
Unky.
show.
Zaddy Victor.
Yeah, but anyway, there was two women that basically did like a high wire act on two poles that were within like 6 feet of each other. It was fucking stupid. Like
It's like Circus Olay meets strip clubs. They're
Yeah, like
hopping
they would
between
grab
poles.
one another's arm and she would do like a ball roll to the other fucking thing, and me and the guy are sitting there and we're like, well, this is worth the fucking cab ride just for this shit. And then we blew $300, but it is what it is.
Juggy
$100
Juggy mentioned huge bitch, and it actually leads me to
No, I didn't.
no, you said it.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you
Yes,
did.
you
You said
did.
it.
Yes,
But
you
it
did.
leads me to a
Say,
topic.
no.
No.
Oh,
But
look
what
at
do you-
that
I wanna get your
delicious-
thoughts on-
I want
I
to
wanna
see
get
that
your
on a poll.
Yeah, I want to get your thoughts on this. Did you guys see this story?
I see. I
No, what's
see.
the
it. I
sto- what's
saw
the
it, yeah.
story?
So this is a woman now.
Now, okay, so I'm assuming this is a transgender story.
Oh, you think?
No, I mean,
And
Yeah, look at my
playing-
tattoos.
and
Aren't they
the other
feminine?
thing that I don't get
Kiss me.
this is apparently a high school team.
that's high school.
Yeah,
It
I was
says-
looking
What
at
the
it. That's
fuck?
It
No
says
way.
mission. Where's
Yep.
Julio when you need him to look this
yeah.
up?
No, that's
Um,
100% high school. That's fucked.
All right. Yeah, let me look at the story. But what
What
do you,
high school?
I'll look it up. But what do you initial thoughts? I mean, I don't know. Did anybody want to defend this? I mean,
Right, well,
defend
this
what?
is this inevitably this is the problem with all fucking transgender things where the original
looking up
idea
if that's
was
real.
if you think you're a girl and you're not, well, it depends on if you have like girl abilities. You know what I mean by that? So this person can literally she could clobber another girl's skull in on that floor right there. She shouldn't be allowed to play with them. That's just the class.
It's a college. It's a college, but still.
Right. No, that's the exact same thing as somebody that's skipping a grade or somebody that's in college and ready to go pro. They want to keep playing with that same group.
High school, I'd have a huge problem with it because there's seriously like there's definitely like growth discrepancies, and strength discrepancies. But if that's a college, I don't know. Like you could be a college student at 40, and if you are that athletic, then fine. But oh my god,
The 40-year-old
I mean,
college
come on.
student-
Pittsburgh, what is that?
this is
What is that? The
dick
Saint?
in
I
our
see it's the
fucking
Saints,
face
right?
right
Like,
Mission Saints. It's a California college.
mission. Is,
No, that's Larry. Sorry, that's Larry arresting.
is her mission
Gino
to be
and I
Larry Bird? I don't get it.
That's
Oh, Larry.
beautiful.
Speaking
That's
of Larry,
beautiful.
that's
think.
great.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna harp on it. I have no problem with this, but I do have a problem when it comes into. I mean, look at this fucking picture.
I mean, look at the dominance.
Look at this picture. I mean, come on now.
I just said
It's just,
dominance.
you got to stop at some point. Like, it's nothing against them, but you are like the program should be, if you're gonna try to go down this road, the program should be talking to the for this person, talking to the males on the basketball team and making them accept her as she is. But she's got to play with the men. That's it. Like, she can't.
Does she want to play with the women?
Well, that's the whole thing, because they identifies as a woman. She thinks she wants to play with a woman, where I don't know if it's a subconscious thing or an active thing. She's obviously going to dominate. Where if she played with the men, she'd probably be in line. I haven't seen her play. I haven't seen her games, so I shouldn't say.
Are those takes
Okay.
on her?
So you get what I'm saying? Like,
there you
I think the work should be with the other players. Like, she should be playing with the men, and vice versa. If it was a
But
girl
what
who
would
thought
govern
she-
that though? Like, how could you tell? Like, now
What's between her legs?
that? Well, there you go. Yeah,
That's genetics. A
ultimately, that
male.
was the
I mean,
point, yeah.
you're the doctor, John. Male bodies and female bodies. It just is what it is. It's you can't different bone structure, different mass. I mean, you can't play the same sport. I'm sorry.
You know, this is one of those things where I've always been on, wrestling. It was kind of, I don't want to say it was simple, but there were classes. You know what I mean? I would never end up wrestling a 115
I mean,
pounder.
come on.
Yeah, like all right. Before you continue on, I have to get this out there. Did you ever seen that movie, Scary Movie?
Yeah.
Do you know the part? You know the fucking
Yeah.
time I'm talking about, like the
Yeah.
fucking gym teacher, and she like all she did was stand up and her fucking balls dropped to her knee. Like, this is what I'm looking at here. I'm sorry. Like, you want to go through all your surgeries and stuff because you want to feel better playing a
Right.
sport. I feel sorry for you. That's not heroic. It's actually the opposite.
Yeah, and
I take my hat off to women who want to play football with the boys. No problem. That's
Right.
fucking tough. That's awesome. This is a little like you're cheating in a fucking game. That's how I see it. You know,
yes.
I don't
And
know.
it's not safe.
Without knowing the full story, what I see there, it's a little that doesn't look right. That doesn't look fair.
Right. I think exactly. I think in the end, the eye test always wins. You know what I mean? Like, it's just come on.
Yeah.
You know?
It's weird.
HGH. That test is never going to win. in
It's
that
weird.
fucking
Like,
sport.
there's got to be a level of common sense, don't you think?
She
on
is
some-
ready for. There you go. like it's exactly what it looks like.
Hi, I'm here to try out for the girls' basketball team.
I wonder if she's
You're
good.
doing great.
I wonder if she's good.
Yeah.
I love
again,
that
Vic,
black hair
you
on
nailed it though. Like, what was
I
that
always
wrestling
do.
issue? The one where,
They're classes. It was defined classes.
you
know what I mean? Like,
it
in
was
other
only
words,
by
you would-
weight, not by gender, right?
And they would even do things like age-wise. If you were a beast, you would wrestle the next class, even if you were the same weight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They would say, no, you're not in the juniors. You're going to the senior. If you went to the AAUs, that was our Atlantic Eastern Conference shit. I was a
Yeah.
bigger boy when I was younger, so I ended up wrestling older guys.
But isn't that why they have weight
Wow.
classes?
Explains a hell of a
Nice.
lot. That explains a
They,
lot.
they have weight classes defined as so
weight class was your uncle in?
under.
Uncle's balls.
Sorry, Jugs. Go ahead.
No,
You're
it's all
making-
good. It's all good.
You're making good
No,
points. I'm serious.
We're here for half the comedy. That's fine. But yeah, but you say, like, you mentioned a great point. It's like heavyweight is a certain weight and below. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, heavyweight is certain weight and above, but everything else is a certain weight and below. It's like 250 and above heavyweight, and then 249 and below is this weight. You could do that up until, you know, that weight. It's just usually the people who are close to that weight are going to be successful about it. That's
And-
how they get rid of this discrepancy, but they don't have that in basketball.
Well, that's where things got fucked up though too, and there was a lot of what do they call it? They could do a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So, like, in other words, if as head of AAU, the guy could look at me and he'd be like with 4 or 5 people and whatever's back there,
Women could
and
do things.
and they say, "Ah, Vic's gigantic. He can't fuck. He's gonna break that kid in two with his dick."
He's so
And then
strong.
they
I never
say,
seen
"Go
somebody
fuck that
strong.
guy."
Alone.
He's so strong. Look how strong Victor.
Well,
is.
listen, the funny part was I didn't want to play Pee Wee football, and there was a weight limit, and I was sure I could eat my way over it, right? So I
I've
did.
said that
In
once or
about
twice in my
2
life.
years. I went from a buck 70 to 220, which was the Pee Wee weight limit, and I
That's
got on
like,
the
what,
scale.
42 pounds. That Jesus
2 years.
Christ,
Yeah,
man.
a lot of soda. You take bread, you dunk it in the soda, you eat it. It's delicious. And so in 2 years,
Just try these tea biscuits.
I gained about 35 pounds, maybe 40. And I went on the weight scale. I was in 7th grade. I got on the scale, 6th or 7th grade. I can't even remember now. And I went, "Oh, I can't play." And the guy looked at me. He goes, there's a lot of bigger kids on the team. You'll be fine. I'm like, but the fucking rule. And he was like, it doesn't matter. The point of that is that today the rules matter so much, but that guy was right. My size didn't.
Right.
There was no.
Right, you
me
just
being
wanted
that
to
weight
play.
didn't mean shit. Exactly.
Right.
So he didn't know that. I couldn't tell my
Yeah.
parents or my brother that. My brother was hardcore about me playing fucking football. He was worried about me being a little gay.
Mm.
God.
What position did you play?
Yeah, I bet I know.
Tight end, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
No, I was a
Used
fat
to be a
guard.
tight
I was a
end, now
fat
you're
tackle.
wide receiver.
I was a big fat tackle. Did anybody play football? No, you guys are all gay.
I played football.
lacrosse.
I played offensive, defensive line. I was a kicker. It's a fact.
You never cheated. Did you do the cheating thing when you would do the blocking or whatever? You'd put your thumbs underneath there. A lot of guys would do that to me. They'd put their thumbs. Under
You're
my
absolutely right.
pads,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they would,
you're
so
suppo-
they'd
you're
block
supposed
and they
to
would do
block.
this fucking thing.
Yeah, you're supposed to block like this. It's hard to get the camera in there, but
Right.
like, you're supposed to have your thumbs in. If you do this, you're at risk of breaking your thumbs. But if your thumbs didn't break, you're basically
control the
holding
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just. It's a penalty. You're fucking holding him.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to say that all the time in high school, and the refs were like, if I hit the gym, I'm going like, fuck you, and I'm the one who gets the flag.
Yeah, I'm getting thrown around. Exactly.
Yeah. I love
Chuggy,
Yeah,
refs.
I played. I'm one of the leading rushers in backyard pickup football in the town.
God damn. Is that a fact?
I was waiting for it to go somewhere,
No,
and it went
yeah.
there.
Never
It
played
went-
the pads, but I was always a running back whenever we played pickup football.
That boy can run.
That boy can roll on.
No, I played Pop Warner organized a couple. I mean, that is kind of true. I mean, we don't. I mean, I think just unanimous decision, really. But it is true. And I played Pop Warner for 2 years. Bennett actually tie it all together. Sports show here, big exclusive.
Whoa.
Bennett Salvatore was my coach in Pop Warner, the NBA ref.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
The,
Pop Warner,
the-
and at
the
the
owner-
here we go.
The owner of the restaurant, Bennett's.
Yeah, Bennett Salvatore, longtime NBA ref. And here's the kicker.
That's where Barroso is
Here's
now,
the
folks. But
kicker.
go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
The kicker for the kicker of the sports show, the end of this terrible story at the end of year dinner at Zodi's 19th hole, free plug for Zodi.
Loaded.
He passed around a game worn Michael Jordan sneaker, and I took a piece of string off of it and put it in a pill bottle, and I still have that somewhere. A string
Nice.
from a shoe that Michael Jordan wore
In a
in
game.
a pill bottle. I live in a garage.
Nah, whatever, man. That's a novelty, dude. That's fucking sick. I would
very cool.
love. I'd love to have anything game worn. Like, it'd be cool to be like, he played on this day, like check out this YouTube video of his little highlights. Like, yeah, that was a day he got ejected. But yeah, no, that's a shoestring.
If you could,
That's-
if you
he's a
can meet
fucking
one
legend. I love that.
celebrity, if you can meet one celebrity, so Jordan Shoe, that's cool. But if you can meet one celebrity and kind of like
A
talk to
sports
them,
celebrity?
or hang with them or whatever, any point in time in life.
It'd still be Jordan for me. It's easy for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's the man. The more I know about him, the more I love him.
Yeah.
And I know a lot about him. I read
Yeah.
all his books.
Did you see the I mean, I'm sure everybody else has because fucking COVID, whatever. But that new what was it, that 10-part series about him?
Oh yeah, the last day.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
Last Dance. Thank you. Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
looking for the word. I saw
It's
every one of
phenomenal.
those. Phenomenal. If you
I'm
haven't
more
seen
of
it,
a-
free plug. That was a dope.
I'm
fucking
thinking
show.
I actually am probably a basketball guy. I'm probably am a Bark. I would love to hang out with Barkley. I have a
I'm
feeling
not much of a
Barkley.
basketball guy. I love
lot
that
of fun.
documentary. That was a dope documentary.
Yeah, that was a great one.
It was.
What about you, Juggy? You'd probably want to hang out with
Yeah,
who's
who's
got
you- who are
who's
you?
got
Who's
got
for
AIDS?
you?
Who's the one that got AIDS?
Magic Johnson.
That one. You want to hang out with Johnson?
Who would you?
It really
who are your
ruins a
guys'
joke when you
guys?
can't remember the name.
I was gonna say there's so many of them that have it now. No, I'd probably have to go with probably just like a Wayne Gretzky, just because like he was just
The good,
up
the good
there.
one.
Yeah, the great one. Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, is it why? Because The Rock is the great one.
No, it's just it's just being dumb.
Yeah,
Speaking of the
The
Rock,
nice
is anybody excited for the Little Rock that's coming out?
What is
Little
this
Rock.
all about? I
There's
have no idea
some
what
kids show coming out. It's an NBC show. It's about Rock growing up.
No, I
Oh,
love The Rock. It's
sleeping on
another
mattresses
guy.
before he.
It's
Sorry, go
basically
ahead, Tim.
it's basically Chris Rock's show written for a wrestler.
Nope.
No thanks.
I mean, it might be better, but Chris did a pretty good job. But everyone hates Chris. That was pretty
I don't
good.
No, I never watched a single.
It was
second of
watchable. It was very watchable.
Is it a sitcom?
Yeah, and it definitely
Then
didn't
no.
it didn't get into the racial stuff either, which was great.
No.
In other words, it was just fucking funny.
Sitcom? No. Oh, sitcom? No. That's it. King of Queens was the last sitcom. I
Really?
watched.
Now, did you watch it
Yeah.
because she was cute?
Juggy actually got me into that. No, I just love
I'm
that
a
show.
huge proponent of King
Yeah.
of Queens. If you
Me
haven't
too.
seen that, I mean, there's a little biasm there. He's a
Yeah.
huge Mets fan. He's a huge Jets fan
Right.
because he lives in Queens. He's a delivery driver who lives in Queens, New York. So you could basically walk to a fucking Mets game from there. But yeah, it's one of the funniest shows. Just like a classic blue collar. It's supposed to be a UPS, but they can't. Whatever. He's got what is it, IPS, International Parcel Service,
Right.
like just to get that close to it. Like, oh, it's Kevin James just at his best. That's just his bread and butter.
Yeah.
Real
And
funny guy.
I lived
Love
off
it.
that when I lived in
Arthur
that
Splitter.
basement there because I didn't have cable or anything. I would just watch the seasons on loop. Still watch them whenever they're on. Just a classic. Victor Stinks.
I
His
do.
Show recommendation.
I do.
Wait, what was I going to say before? Kind of what was you? Oh, what were we talking about? Reminded me. I got a good one for you. The shittiest, and I know what mine is. The shittiest souvenirs you can get at sporting events, like at sporting games. I can tell you, for me, I can tell you by far the shittiest, dumbest one is the pennant.
Oh, it's a triangle phone. I have one. Oh, right over there in the door. Right, the Jets phone thing.
I had them too.
I have one right
Oh,
there.
there you go. You got a
I'm
pennant.
just too lazy to take it down.
Ugh.
It's stupid.
We had a basement with them all lined up from all the games we ever went to. And,
yeah,
and
I guess if you do that, something like
I
that.
fucking
yeah,
held on to them
collect
for-
them
I
and
didn't
make
even
it
care
cool,
though.
yeah.
I didn't even care. We had a Walt Disney World one. What the fuck is a Walt Disney World pennant?
And what are you? You're gonna wave it? You wave
Yeah.
it? It's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah,
At least a foam finger has some little
Yay.
like comedy to it. You put it on your hand. Like, oh, I got a big finger.
Yeah,
My-
exactly. Oh, look at you.
The only-
And
the
look at
only-
me.
The only trinkets I get at any of those things is a fucking $20 Madison Square Garden plastic cup when you get liquor cups. When you order,
Well, you got to
when-
get the ice cream cup helmets. Come on,
it's fucking,
you American or
Yeah.
not? You
The
American
helmets
or
are
not?
nice.
If you don't have an ice cream
they
cup
don't hold
helmet,
enough cereal.
if you don't have an
Then
ice
when you
cream
bring
cup
home.
helmet in your house, then you're not American. You should be excommunicated. Put you in a cage. Kick you
When
out.
you're a kid, it's
whatever we
cool.
do.
Yeah,
But they don't hold enough
you are
cereal.
not American. if
You want to
haven't had a hard
reuse them.
helmet ice
You
cream.
reuse them for breakfast. That's what you reuse them for the rest of your
No,
life.
you just have to have. You just stack them for no reason, but you have to have them. If you don't
Yeah.
have that, you're not American. You're not a sports fan. Kill yourself. You don't know what it is. Off yourself. You shouldn't watch sports.
I'm dyeing my hair.
That's
This
right.
is stupid.
But you know what? A sneaky close
like
second.
Squidward.
A sneaky close second for me is the mini bat. It sounds
the-
cool, but it's really the
wait.
dumbest. It's so
You got to
dumb.
carry it
Mini-
around for the whole
mini
fucking
bat
show.
that's a
Carry-
pen at the same time.
Some of them aren't. At least that has a function. They're
Yeah.
just the collectible mini bats.
Yeah, they have no function.
You just throw them in the trash in 2 months. I don't know.
Like, what do you collect those and put them in a big plastic like mantle? Like, hey, check out all the stupid shit that I got. That spawned a fucking funny story though. I remember one time we went to a Mets game and it was one of the drunk nights. Go figure.
One of them.
And I remember
One of
we were running in, like we were like basically like going into the second inning. We're trying to rush to our seats, and the people saw us like run past the gate, and they're like, wait, don't forget this, don't forget this. And it was like a mini towel or something like that. It was like something. It was like one of those. Oh, it's Friday night, so you get this like for
Oh, yeah,
75
yeah.
grand fans.
A
Whatever.
double XL T-shirt.
There's some whatever it weighs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one size fits everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ran past. You just snagged it from the guy, ran ahead, and I just went, "Oh wow, hey, it's free shit day!" I yelled that really loud. I remember I heard vendors laughing. I heard security guards laugh. I saw a fucking police officer actually smile. I was like,
Yeah.
"This is great."
And if
I
you
like-
don't know,
it
Juggy is
sparked a
very
story.
loud. Juggy is.
That's the thing. I was like really genuine. Like I was like just saying it to myself. However, like I was really drunk and I was on the way to be loud. So I was kind of prepping to be that guy. So I was like, "Hey, it's free shit day."
Do you remember that? A New York
Echoed
classic.
all the way down.
I
New York
actually,
class.
so I don't know. People might get mad at me. I don't really like going to many sports games. At my old company, the one I know, I
Yeah.
know.
Get off the field.
Well, listen.
you
Here's we
prick.
had seasons tickets to the
Gonna give
Yankees.
you a wedgie.
and anybody that wanted them, I was bottom of the barrel, but I Tuesday, Wednesday, I could probably get a ticket easily, right? And we would get like, I would try to, me and the boys would get 3 or 4 of them, and 2 guys always wanted to go, but we'd take the other 2 tickets and we'd sell them.
I bet
and
you
we'd
love
go
that.
We'd go across the street to Stan's. Is it Stan's? I don't even remember anymore. There was the 2 bars across the street from Yankee Stadium. And
Yankee Stadium? Who
packed with
gives a
girls.
fuck?
Well,
Yeah, sure.
I used to be able to sell. We were
Bronx
section
trash.
we were 200. We were able to sell the tickets for like $50. There was never a good
What are you
team.
fighting? You're just kicking Dominicans out of your way as you try to walk into the bar in the Bronx.
I'm like, listen, there was always puss at those bars, always. And
No,
sometimes,
I
yes,
never,
they were Dominican.
They're willing to scratch your white eyes out.
What does
Yeah,
that matter?
right.
What does that matter? Isn't that what love is about?
They
You
have
guys are
those fake
both in
nails.
You
They
guys have
hurt.
both been through relationships, and those have been exactly the same. So if
Dominican
you're-
girls are wild.
they get it
Yeah.
out the front.
Yeah.
That's why you get
Actually,
that
yeah.
right up front. Right up front. But anyway,
You
that's
broke my fake nail. Hold my baby. I'm gonna fuck you up.
I will fuck up your
Yeah,
face.
that's it. In one sentence, it's perfect.
Are you in my way? Because I will fuck
Shout
up
out to
your
Pablo
face.
Francisco. That's half of his material.
Wow, look at that. This guy's giving credit for his jokes. He didn't have to do that.
Look,
Carlos Mencia never did that.
No,
That's for sure.
no. I like
Tebow
to,
retired.
retell jokes and
Good luck.
pass them off as
You-
my own.
Jugs, did you see Tebow retired? Tim Tebow finally retired from the Mets.
Oh boy,
All right.
what a huge loss, man! He
Yeah.
was such a contributor.
A media darling. It was always a zero burger in my book. He had that one weird year with Denver where he prayed enough to have that playoff run. But he was always a nobody to me. Yeah.
Wasn't
I
his,
never
wasn't
cared
his
for him.
girl. Wasn't his
I
wife
love
hot?
his morals.
Wasn't his wife hot? I seem to remember like his
Oh,
Jesus wife or girlfriend was hot.
All
or
the
something.
Jesus wives are they're all like 6.5 or 7. They're never like 10.
That's my number, buddy. That's my number.
Oh, believe
That's
me.
always-
kidding me.
Wait, he's eating
I'm
ramen
pushing
in
it
Crown
3.
Plaza right
That's
now.
my
He'll take a
number.
4.
Yeah, exactly, Jugs. I'll take anything over a 0 at this
Yeah.
point.
You will not.
I have to fuck
ta-
a tree. This tree's got a knot in it that's starting to
I'll
look
take an
right.
old woman with a shaky wrist.
oh yeah, little Parkinson's wrist.
Oh,
Can we take a little detour on
It looks like you're
on the
gonna hit that
Hollywood
car.
Boulevard?
Yeah,
Looks
be
like you're on the
careful.
way to Yankee Stadium.
This is Fort Lauderdale at nighttime. There's a bar to the
Oh,
this
I
where
thought
you
it was-
are?
I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was Dominican Lane.
There's a bar to my right shoulder called the Elbow Room. I mistakenly kept calling it the Bent Elbow when I was there.
I'm
But,
sure they loved you.
Dude, that's a way better name.
That is actually a
Because
that
you
actually
go to
makes- that's
go to
actually-
go to the bar and get bent. Well done.
Well, listen.
Continue.
The problem
Any
is the
drag
Bent
queens?
Elbow. No, there were actually a lot of hot girls, but more like
Ew.
America dudes
Pass.
that just didn't want to wear a mask, and I'm okay with that. I don't have a
America
problem with that.
girls.
like- There was like maybe 15%
That's hot.
girls. Yeah, but they didn't give a fuck. The problem was
I
there
know,
was
it's
too
hot.
many America dudes there that just didn't want to wear a mask, and I'm okay with the not wearing a mask. If you're trying to show out or whatever, I'm okay with that. Or not even if you want to don't want to wear a mask, that's fine. But if you're showing out, if you're doing the virtue signaling in the other way, whatever, absence of virtue signaling, it's kind of like, what are you doing? You know what I
Well,
mean?
what do you mean? They were like pointing
I'm
at
not
their
wearing a
mouths.
They all went to this bar because the bar didn't seem to give them any problems about not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
So they would just fucking everybody just piling in and fucking doing shots.
I gotta know, just that attitude of
Just like,
overly like America attitude, right? Is that I
Yeah.
know what you're saying.
I'm totally cool with it. I'm just like, there are girls here. Do we have to do this?
I'd
today?
rather that than a triple mask person, but it's still better. It's still not. It's
can
still,
I
I'm a
say
middle
how
person. I just everybody do what they want. That's all. I don't.
Can I
don't-
say how vindicated I am? I'm not allowed to talk to my family for about a month now because I had said a
Gay?
long time ago.
came out of the closet?
That was the first 20 years. Now we're on the second part of this, but
They've accepted his gayness now.
we're beyond that. They gave up a lot.
Now they learned his personality, and they're like, "Fuck this, fucking."
Man, this guy just sucks.
Victor found out he's adopted by a family who's actually Dominican or.
I walk in, the kids start pointing at me like, this fucking guy. Here he goes.
You think that Yankee thing was funny? Get the fuck out of my house, Ese.
Those are Yankee tickets, bro. America.
Yeah. Well, you think the Bleacher Creatures is good enough? Fuck you. Air Out is playing.
Fuck that, man.
What about your family hating you? God.
I forget.
Welcome to our sports show. Victor's having a family crisis. We'll be back in a second, folks.
Everybody hates me. It's not new. It's not new.
No,
It's the same.
I
We all
don't
have the
hate you.
same. No, I hate. Nobody
Everyone
hates
loves
me
you.
more than
Everyone I talk to loves
more
you.
than me. Nobody.
I love you,
hates
but I'm a
me more
nobody,
than
so
me.
nobody loves
Look at
me.
that. I'm so greasy. I got
Did
you
you just
killed.
say nobody hates me more than me?
That's accurate?
Oh, you're such an emo. That's so.
I'll-
gay.
I'll put that to the test.
Dude, I listen to Jim Croce all night long. We just
That's all right. I listen to Fall Out Boy. That's fine.
operator. Well, could you help me to this?
I love emo stuff. I'm just
You and I,
I'm
you and I
flapping
could
my
just
go.
sit there. We could take acid, look at the sky all night, and just go. It sucks, doesn't it?
Emo
And be
songs
like,
have
yeah.
great melodies, but they still kind of bring it down.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shout
I
out
don't know.
Fall
I forget
Out
what
Boy.
I was saying. I forgot what I was saying.
Oh, yeah, I
about,
was gonna
family
Shout
hating
out
me.
Evanescence.
You Evan, no, your family wasn't talking to you for 3 days. Oh, because you're getting into something about mass or the America thing.
So this was the thing. And it's so gay. It doesn't even make sense. I'm big on science, Juggy. You know that. And
You're a chemist.
Big on
basically
science.
I looked at the particle transmission of this back in fucking May and April, and I won't bother make anybody miserable. But basically, I said the N95 is the only N95 is the only one that works if you wear it perfectly. Period. Full stop. I'm like, if you're wearing anything else, it has no coverage. Literally virtually no coverage.
I've also
and-
heard the same.
And then this thing came out with the 2 masks, and one of my cousins is wearing 2 masks now. And
Saw a guy at
and
the gym. 2 guys at the gym today wearing 2 masks.
Well, listen, the problem is that the reason why they're saying 2 masks is because of the N95 problem, which is to say you need full coverage and you need thicker coverage. And so you have to wear these bigger particulate fucking It's so stupid. The point is whatever that's on the market right now, Gator fucking things are useless. That fucking thing Eugene wears around his face is useless. Don't even try it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So that's like none of this shit matters. It's literally none of it matters. They
Shout out
basically
Chester
said,
Benningfield.
yeah, you've been walking around naked you've been walking around without
Man,
a
it
mask,
never
even
really
though you're wearing
mattered.
one. You
Linkin
just look
Park, he
stupid.
killed himself.
He did, didn't he?
Maybe he
But-
knew. Maybe he knew the masks were coming because in the end it doesn't really matter.
Isn't it fucking weird though? Isn't it weird with the whole like I just don't even I think the media is just gonna hold on to this because they're not allowed to make fun of the president anymore. So I think we're in a bigger this is gonna get worse.
Well, that's a whole nother show, Victor. But because I totally agree, because I'll be here all day if we go down that rabbit hole. But
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get into it. I just wanted to say I was right, and they'll never
Yes.
watch this anyway. 'cause
no,
they
no,
don't
no.
like
I know
me.
you're sentiment. I know. I just don't want to open that Pandora's box, and then I won't. I won't stop.
By the way, can I not recommend Link Casino in Vegas enough? There is a sports book that's right near here. This is the pool. They have cabana rooms.
This
and
is
the link
Vegas now.
This is Vegas. They
Oh,
have
that's
cabana.
you. Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
that's me. They have cabana rooms where they're cheap though. So the idea is you could get a cabana room next to the pool. So if you guys ever try to get a cabana at the pool, they cost about anywhere between spend anywhere between like $700 and $1,000 if you want to get a cabana, right? You
Yeah.
can get this room every day for about $120.
Jeez.
So
It's
why
right
wouldn't
there.
you-
Is that what you're in there?
Yeah, there's a hot tub right across from me. There's the full pool that's right over there. They're all around there. I just asked them to put me a little bit away from the pool because I like to sleep a little bit. So that was it.
So let me. One of the places when
This
Life
is
was
the
a-
old Imperial Palace. They rebuilt it.
Old Imperial Palace. Well, one of the places I was going to go for a bachelor party was Vegas, because I still have yet to be. I hear Memorial Day weekend is the best weekend to go.
It's usually great because it's in between the any 4-day weekend's great. Any 3 or 4-day weekend's amazing there because the hookers come early.
Hookers
and
come early.
and you just get to see them poolside. And then there's just every girl in Vegas that talks to you. There's a super distinction because there are girls that go there being their little cliques and they don't want any part of us. But any girl that goes to talk to you is down. And what does that mean? They'll hang out with you. They'll drink with you. They'll do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, for a nominal fee.
I was going to say, how do you
know?
know the difference between a hooker and a normal girl?
Yeah, and a
Well,
nice
a
person.
normal girl spends all your money on liquor. A hooker just takes your money directly.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, I met a girl at the pool who was really awesome, and she was like, "Why don't you take me somewhere to basically with her, drink all her fucking booze?" And then she was like, "Why?" We were making out in my bedroom, and I was gonna plow it, and she was like, "I'd like to get a meal first." And
What is
she
she?
said it
How
nice. She
old
said
was
it-
she?
I would have told her, all right, let me know when you're done.
73. I
She
need to have a
was,
meal first.
She was like an Iranian. She was a
I
Persian
need
girl.
my
I like my
energy.
Persians. I do like my Persians. She was
So
nice, but
so
she
in
was
her,
crazy.
I know what happened. Here it goes. I'm a genius. I know everything. I know exactly how women's brains work. Exactly. That's why I'm doing so well. She wanted you to buy her a meal so that she could feel better about herself having sex on the first day she met you, so she could pretend that you guys went on a date, when in reality you just shoved food in her face so you could shove your cock in her pussy. Hey,
that's exactly where it is. And she wanted to show out to her friends too, because she saw we had a suite, so she knew I could take her down and we could get a nice booth in the casino, restaurants, and whatever. And
You got a nice room. Before free sex, let's get a free meal on you.
but that's the
That
difference
doesn't sound
between
like
a
a nice
hooker
person.
and a girl that's down to hang out.
You don't
know
have
what I
to
mean?
feed hookers.
That is also very true.
I heard
You can. You
I'm
can.
down to hang out for a nominal fee. That
Right.
meal costs $44.95.
That
How
shit
is that
would've
different
been-
between that and a hooker? One
That
wants
meal would-
sex, the
that
other
meal
one wants
would've
to feel
cost
better
me-
about herself.
Wow,
That-
Juggy's cutting deeper. I mean, we can.
Well, it's
how
true.
deep? How deep does that rabbit hole go?
I don't know.
What
How
the
deep
fuck?
does she go?
Juggy, do you just stare at the mirror and just wonder how you fucked up your life? Do you ever just
No.
look? You
No.
say, I'm
He's
gonna-
doing well. Look at it. He's got shelves of
He
you
looks
kidding me?
great.
things he's
I
won.
have pictures of myself on the computer screen that I have been doing nothing but staring at this whole time. I don't get that feeling at all. I get the feeling that some women are just completely misunderstood that sex goes both ways. And I think
know
that
about
sometimes
that.
they should foot the bill on the fucking meal.
I
Because
don't even
why?
give a fuck
Why?
about
Do you
that
want
shit.
equality or not? Why am I paying for the fucking meals all the time?
right.
And why do you complain about you when you complain about the fucking about buying for the fucking? By the way, Vegas has a great hockey team to bring it back to sports. By the way,
Yeah, bring
This
it back
is-
to sports.
I don't
Bro.
think those guys have
That
any
was a
problems
great-
with hookers
Well,
or any
well
of that
done.
stuff. The Golden Knights doing that. Their goalie has been
Was
fantastic.
that Flurry?
Flurry's got the great smile there. His smile can get those things behind Vic any day of the week.
Well, the Isles, my Isles are on a tear here. They're on a point streak.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I think 7 in a row they have not lost. It's just been
Yep.
or 8 is it now?
They've been climbing the
Um,
stats. Or is
Sorokin
Boston?
got-
I should know this,
Sorokin
but-
got his first win the other day. First win was a shutout.
nice.
Yeah, I think they're
New
playing
York
right now.
hockey.
Actually, I'll give it a flick on after this.
You know so much
Wow.
about sports, man. It's great.
Yeah, that's why
I'm
we're
gay.
the
Okay, so
forefront of
how about
sports
this?
innovation.
We had a before fucking COVID set, and we had booked 4 rooms at Vegas for the draft, right? Because the draft was supposed to be
Oh, yeah,
in the Bellagio water. They'd say
Which draft?
the NFL football draft, right?
Okay.
So the idea was it happens end of March, beginning of April, whenever it fucking happens. So that's when we had the rooms booked, and we were looking out from Planet Hollywood down in the Bellagio, where the fucking water is, whatever. The idea is that they would select you, and then you would take a boat to the middle, get your shirt, coach shake your hand, whatever the fuck you do, you know what I mean? And so we kind of had basically front row seats from COVID hit. So that's the most sports you're gonna get out of me, man. Honestly.
Also, a kind of a brutal, interesting idea to subject all those NFL players to the water.
There was some talk
Human
about that.
boats.
There was some talk about boating them to their destination. That was, intimating slavery.
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
many NFL
No,
players
really.
wanna go
That-
back
Ownership.
on a boat.
Slavery, ownership. They can't swim. There's a lot of things wrong with that. I don't like that. There's a lot going on below the surface there. I'm glad that didn't happen. Very racist idea. Whoever came up with that, probably Roger
Brilliant.
Goodell.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Probably Roger Goodell.
We're finding the truth here
Probably
tonight.
Bill Belichick for sure.
But aren't we all slaves to whatever paycheck we get?
Yeah, we're
I
all
mean,
lost.
you know what I
Every
mean?
One of us.
Yeah, that
If you
it
provide a service for money, how is that different from what that is?
Wow.
today I had to wake up at fucking 7:30 and take a phone call.
Yeah, you whore.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't-
Why'd you do
I'm
that?
a-
For
I-
a
yeah,
paycheck?
What the fuck am I talking? Exactly. I basically asked for something before I blew them. You know what I mean? That's
Welcome
all.
to Sports Mask. You're all whore.
Can I get some money?
You got a
Thank
good
you.
job. You're a whore.
Welcome to Sports Mass. We're all slaves.
Hot sports take.
If you don't have
All
a job, then you're a
slaves.
wannabe whore.
Yeah, hope everyone's enjoying the show.
I
Hey,
hope
boys,
everyone's
we're
having
all-
a great
you're all
evening.
slaves.
You guys are all slaves and whores.
Oh, you know what? We can go. I never
I was right.
we never did it because
That's the most important thing. I was so right about
Sorry,
this.
sorry, Jim.
You guys suck. Such
Shut up, Vic. Let Jim speak.
we never got to it last week because we did the Wisconsin show, but I have the
That was great.
results from the Super Bowl picks, which in the end we really
we missed it. Yeah.
yeah, we only in the end there's really only 4 things we bet on because Dustin Johnson ended up being cut, so we didn't even we couldn't. One of the things was Dustin Johnson
birdie thing,
birdies.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we really only bet on-
I found that out and I was like, yeah, I took that bet.
yeah.
This is why I don't
Yeah.
gamble, Vic. I'm fucking awful, man. I had the worst breaks.
You gotta
So-
have good timing and hit it, brother. That's the truth.
So-
Whenever I have a feeling, bet against whatever I'm feeling. You'll be a fucking winner, no matter what.
So the game, Kansas City at Tampa Bay. I was the only one. Oh no, me and Juggy took the Chiefs. So Victor and Levy and Tommy, you guys all got Tampa Bay. Congratulations.
Well done.
Levy, now you see Levy flipped at the end. I thought.
Did he? No, I have him over there. Could be
Yeah.
wrong. I don't
Whatever
know.
whatever Stancil wrote down is correct.
Yeah.
I think I came
Um,
down. You remember my point guess that sounded like the fucking dumbest thing in the world? I think I came close.
What was it?
It was like 30 something, 20 something.
Yeah, I think
Wait, you just said it was like a top of your head, like out of the blue. Not
I
giving
didn't
a
even
fuck.
know what I'm fucking bonkers. I was out of my mind.
Full
I was
explanation for a good like 2 minutes on like why you
I was out of my
and to
fucking
admit
gourd.
that now you're a fucking comedic genius for that. That's funny. That's good shit. Oh, really? Shit, I don't even know. It's like, wow, you were really convincing with that 2-minute full explanation on numerology and what happens in
into it.
Vegas. I was like, good shit.
Please.
the
Lamar
over
Jackson,
under
Manny.
for points was 56.5. Obviously, the under won. Everybody but Victor won that.
I thought it was the 40s. That's how drunk I was.
You
I
took
really
the
did.
over.
I thought it was
Uh,
like 44.
Touchdowns was 6.5. So obviously the under won with the Chiefs didn't even score a touchdown. I was the only one to take the under there. And then last but not least, Juggy, you took the cake with the messy goals over the Kelsey touchdowns. You're the only one to
which
choose
was honestly a
he
game.
had one goal.
Yeah, but Kelsey looked on.
Wonderful
He looked
prop.
on though, like he was.
He had
was rushing up the field.
133 yards, 10
Right, but-
receptions.
But
He just
and then
didn't-
he didn't get a touchdown, did he?
Yeah, we actually
got
never
one,
really
or-
covered this. We never really covered that because we did the show actually. So we can, give my take on the Super Bowl. A dud of a game.
No, it's not.
The kid
not
hurt
a
his
game.
foot.
I
Kid
did
hurt his
call.
foot.
I did call the Brady Gronk show. Saw that
Yeah,
coming
you
a
did.
mile away.
Yes, you did.
And yeah, well, I mean, here's what happened. Mahomes was obviously injured, which they never cover, as they shouldn't, but
Yeah,
he was not normal. Like he could have, his game is running out of he was obviously getting pressured all day. The line was
Yep.
dominating him, but his
Good D-line.
game is running out of the pocket, running upfield and making moves, and he couldn't do it. He was just had to backpedal basically. He couldn't move. So
Yep.
it was kind of an asterisk for me in that it really wasn't a true matchup. He was obviously way more injured than they were letting on.
Fuck,
these
kudos to the
factors
kid,
must be
man.
That's really all I got.
Dude.
What's that?
Yeah.
And he even fucking stayed in the game. I couldn't believe it. He was in a lot of fucking pain, man. That was bananas.
Yeah,
That's
when you're
worse
limited
than-
that much, like
Yeah.
if you have Michael Vick abilities and you have an ankle or foot injury that's just not getting you to that level,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
what do you do? You know, you can't like. Are you going to go to the next guy? Who's the next guy who can't run or can't throw? I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
it's just-
Honestly, does he ever come
unfortunate
back? I know
situation.
they're gonna do surgery on him and shit, but like that kind of injury, he might never get his same shit together again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he might be out of his
Questionable.
groove.
He's young enough. I have faith he'll be back. I think he'll be back, and I do think he's skilled. Like he can.
Fucking
He's
awesome.
He is
also a
skilled,
guy
I
that
agree.
can do it other ways. You know.
His fucking throws
know,
are
weird.
amazing. Did you see the one pass he made, like
Oh,
a
he had
one-handed fucking sidearm when he was falling into the corner and it almost hit the guy? I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it should have been a touchdown, really, if you rewatch. And that was the other thing. Jesus Christ, because those guys, the Chiefs are just. I mean, the Chiefs are just
Shit the bed.
embarrassing themselves.
They just
It was
shit the bed.
hitting them off the helmet, hitting them in the hands.
Oh, awful! Yeah,
He
the
could not do it.
receiving
He-
team on the,
Ugh,
the receiving squad on that team
Embarrassing.
should be shamed on their performance. They did
No
not do
dog in
well.
that fight, but if I did,
No.
I would be fucking livid.
Oh, they fucking. I was in a $500 Super Bowl pool, and basically they cost me. If they scored the last time, I would have won $16,000. So that you remember that last rundown where he looked like he was going to do it, and I forget what happened. They just couldn't fucking. It was it was the receivers that fucked up. It wasn't even him. He was even with one fucking foot, he was getting it there, and the kid dropped it, and so they sent the field goal team out. That's it. And then either the field goal guy fucked up. I forget whatever happened, but basically it cost me $16,000 because nobody scored after that.
The Kansas City kicker also did not have a good game.
So I'm literally watching it like
Name
this
is
my year.
Butker.
This is my. But I made a mistake. I
think he
lent
was my
money to
fantasy
somebody,
guy.
and when you lend money to people, it's like you can sometimes give away your good luck. I hear you, baby. It's on. This thing's on.
Yeah.
Talking over here.
That was the other thing. You reminded me saying at the end of running out of time, but right before the half, this the dumb bitch ref who they made a big deal that she was doing the game, threw the flag in the end zone, costing a touchdown right before halftime. I thought that was the turning point when she threw that pass interference flag in the touchdown. You rewatch it, nothing happened. She just got antsy in the moment, too emotional as
In her
woman can
feelings,
be, right?
In her feelings.
Two in her head and threw the flag, and that basically I think that was a turning point. Not saying the Chiefs would have won, but I think it would have been a lot
They
different.
swung some momentum their way.
Big
Boy,
momentum.
did they fuck it up.
Well,
didn't they?
Who's that receiver, by the way? Yeah, the Chiefs receiver was having a bad day with those calls. I looked like he was getting hosed with his reactions, but some of them were his fault.
The
but
cornerback?
Two of them weren't. No, the corner. Yeah,
Yeah, Matthew,
Their
think-
defense
yeah,
was
wasn't
fucking
him?
all over. They were fucking around though. The defense was fucking around, but
the honey badger,
the enthusiastic one with the gold teeth. Yeah, he was
the
fucking crushing it. Yeah,
Yeah,
No, their
I hate
defense-
that.
their
I
defense
thought
was
he got
fucking
hit a
cheating.
few times. Yeah,
but look, I got
Not
the
a game.
background. I got the background for her.
Yeah, there
First
you go.
first female referee throws flag, but won't say
Yeah,
which one.
but- I get it. Probably wouldn't say where she wanted to eat after the game either. Get it?
I think I would
Hard
have.
to,
I don't
would
know,
you
I
have-
don't
hard to,
care. I don't
would
care
you?
where
Would you?
Sure.
I don't care where you guys go, but your first three choices, I'm not going to want to go.
Where do you want to eat? Wherever. Fuck you.
Yeah.
This
Hey,
is
where
this
do you
is
want
where I
to go?
get.
Not this.
This is how I break up so fast with girls. When they ask me that, I go, "I'm not going anywhere unless you pick a place."
There you
They're
go.
not.
Put the foot
There it
down.
is.
And,
Well,
and then
that's-
they go,
that'll cause a reboot in their brain, and then they're going to ask
Yeah.
themselves, "What do I do?"
I go, whoa, what? You want to fight? I go, yeah, yeah, let's go. You know who you're talking to? I date girls for days.
You want to fight?
Right?
You don't know what you want for lunch.
You know who you're talking to, bitch? Get your shit together.
I date girls for days. I like that.
I really.
I don't know. Yeah, so that was it. So the end results aren't very exciting. Where is it? Pretty much three of us had two, and Victor, you had one.
I had the one that mattered.
You did you? I don't think it did.
Yeah,
What was-
I said the Bucks, motherfucker.
Oh, you did. You did. You had the big one. Okay. Yeah, Juggy, myself, and Levy had two. You had one, and Tommy had one.
I was gonna take the money line, but I
Okay,
didn't.
okay.
I fucked up. I should have. I don't like betting sports. I really don't like betting sports because I can't enjoy it. Like I said last time, my old man used to do it, and he couldn't even watch a game because in between it, if something happened and changed his fucking opportunity, he'd hate himself for the day. You know what
But
I mean?
isn't it the opposite though? I feel like it, and I don't do it a lot.
I can't watch sports.
Do it
Yeah.
here and there, but it gives you a reason. It gives you some kind of rooting interest where there otherwise not be.
Yeah.
Is why I like, or in a dead game, if you have the over under in any sport, it makes it a reason to.
If I'm hanging out with
watch.
you guys, I want to do that. But if I'm by myself at home, like
Wasn't the opposite? You'd be with us guys. We'd be having a nice, gay, fun time.
No, I like saying let's like I'm kind of with Gino with the fucking thing. Hey, you me $20 on this faggot, and then you go at it each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Where
Yeah,
we
that's,
used to
that's,
go-
that's what I thought you were referring to, Stance. I think that Marka, if I want to clarify here, like you're not going to pay attention to the actual outcome of the game and how it's being played and the energy and all that stuff that normal people would watch a game for. You're only going to pay attention to the thing that you bet on. You know, it's like you're only going to pay attention to the
Right.
second quarter assists by one guy. You know, it kind of takes away from the whole game experience. So am I close there, Vic, or am I just going to have to go to the bathroom early?
You don't know me.
I think Jugs. I think
You don't fucking know me.
he's sizing you up.
everything behind your back.
He's doing it behind his back. We're gonna do everything behind Ski Mass's back.
Yeah,
Oh, Juggy.
I'm doing a Fit Mass show behind his back.
We should do a fake ski mask show. Well, we're
Maybe I should. Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe I should come on and be like, you know, I'll pretend that I'm him, but I'm like, yeah, it was just a joke. Yeah, I'm actually really here. So, what the fuck is up with that?
Jugs, you actually no, I actually like what you said there because even with fantasy football, I sometimes find myself just all you look at is single players. Like you're not even really watching the game at some point. So I know what you're saying there. I know.
bullshit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, but like this is the thing. People that I know that bet religiously on games and can only like they have to be in their house by themselves. Like
Yeah, they've created a self-destructive system.
that's it. It's like
Yeah.
me and gambling.
That's-
Where I'm
that's-
trying to
yeah.
avoid everybody and come down to Florida where all the casinos are.
Smart guy.
Yeah, I think that. Oh, I mean, like the only counterpoint that I could say to the fantasy thing is that me personally, it actually it helps me watch other games. If I don't,
Yeah.
if I'm not involved in fantasy, I'm only watching my team. If I am involved in fantasy, I'm going to wonder how my running back and all my players are, and that helps me out, being like, oh, this game is on, cool. I guess it's like check this out, or at least stay closely. It brings me a little closer to the NFL, so I can actually pay attention to the path of which teams are going and which teams aren't, and it just.
By
it
the
gets
way,
me more involved.
another very racist construct, fantasy football owning.
Let's cover it.
Owning these players. I
All
mean,
right.
in today's day and age, they're getting me points. They're winning. They're working to win me money. I don't like that. Woke.
Florentine.
This is a
Florentine's
woke-
got my favorite
woke
take on that one.
sports. Woke
Florentine,
sports.
He's got.
Yeah,
He's going,
I
when are you gonna root? You're gonna root against your team. You're gonna root. Let's go Dolphins, and then all of a sudden you're gonna fucking root for somebody that's on the fucking Jets. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I met a Dolphin fan in Vermont, but that's a true fan because he's a Dolphin fan in Vermont. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's. I mean,
I do
That's what brings it
fantasy.
there. Yeah.
I'm actually not allowed to not be part of my fantasy team. It's like a family team, and I tried to quit it, and there was like an intervention. They're like, you get all the hotel rooms and AC, so we really can't let you quit. So
You're
I
at
was
the
like,
Grand Plaza.
because we
You
basically
can't go home
basically have
for
an
a month.
awesome party. It is. I'll tell you what, our fantasy
Dominican
party.
family.
Yeah, our fantasy party is awesome. Everybody from college in Philly comes down. We get everybody from up north that come down, and
They bring
and a
their
couple people from New York.
plantains and
Boy, oh boy.
Presidente. beers.
I could have married a Dominican girl. Usually Puerto Ricans hate me. Dominicans seem to like me. I don't know what it is. I think I have like I might have like a, I think they see like a Puerto Rican looks at me and they see a conquistador, like because I'm Italian, but I think I have like Spanish blood. You know what I mean? I look a little Spanish, and so they see me and they go, "Here comes the white coming to take over."
Victor Marca
You know-
de la
you know what I mean?
Mancha.
But that's what I'm saying.
Victor de la Mancha.
That's
Listen,
right.
The man of the
If
Mancha.
you guys want to talk about gay, I love that soundtrack.
He's a gambler who fights.
The Don Quixote soundtrack?
No, I can't. Don't make me.
Yeah.
All
Spring
right.
your Salazar.
It's really gay. It's a musical and it's a whole thing, and I like it. I love it.
It's a
No,
musical.
I'm in LA. No beer for
No
me.
business like show business.
No,
No
I don't
business
drink.
I
Just
know.
cock for me, please. Just cock.
There you go. On that note, I suppose
On
we can
that
wrap
note,
it up.
Perfect.
Right. Perfect.
Yo, gentlemen.
Victor, what do you got? What do you got, feller? Any
Boy,
update on the stuff?
I'm rebooting regular fun.
Nice.
We got
Hey.
we've got some I'm gonna start throwing the gambling up there. I'm going to I'm working on a sketch show, guys. I have
Ooh.
some stuff together, and I'm looking for a straight man, no pun intended, but or woman. And I think it's because we talked about this a billion times. I always loved Ron Fez. Talk about current events, and then he would break off to like Iris or something like that. And I have like 3 or 4 characters written that I want to do, but we'll see. It's going to be gay out the gate, and I expect you to make fun of me.
If
But
you're in character development, I would like to check out whatever you got, man. Honestly,
I would like to see
I
your
like that.
penis, but you haven't done that for me yet. So
Hey,
one thing at a
that's
See,
time.
Victor,
okay?
you're
it's a
being
character I'd like to.
being self-destructive. Somebody's trying to help you, and all you can talk about is penises again.
Dick,
Yeah.
dick, 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 dick.
My penis
Just
is
one
not
going-
self-destructing. It
Dick,
destructs
dick, dick, dick,
others.
dick. Oh, Evil Sam's gonna get you on that one, brother. I promise.
Dick, 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 dick,
Dick,
dick,
dick,
By the
dick,
way,
dick,
I forgot to mention I'm floating today. I'm wearing the Whalers shirt. I forgot it's
Love it.
green. I got a green screen.
Love it.
At Stancil Gym on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, Ski Mask, the regular Ski Mask Collective, I guess, next week. Hopefully with me and Juggy, maybe even Victor. We'll run this show right into the ground. What a mistake.
I will. I will do the entire show with my balls talking.
I can't wait to get the
I'll do that for
controls of this,
Mask.
the controls of this aircraft and just push it forward and crash it into the earth. It's gonna be a biblical story.
You should totally do. You
Um,
should start the entire show with your balls. Just put your dick like, on the whole, like let your balls talk the entire time. Like just make it like
Yeah.
like Ace Ventura, except instead of the ass, it's your balls the whole
Yeah.
time. So like when you're interviewing somebody, you'll be like, "Tell me about your life."
Well, I'm just
No.
hanging out here.
Oh boy, there you go. Yeah, what else? Oh,
I'm sorry.
doing keep an eye out doing Pat Oates' retail show.
Love it.
After this, actually, that'll
Love
be
it.
up on Pat Oates with me, Steve Conti to God, Bobby, talking retail since we've all been in the field for a long time. And
Ooh, what a beautiful fucking group.
SkiMaskCollective.com. Got Loaded Llama shirts are up there now.
Low.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was
Many
fucking
other
fantastic.
shirts. That's all I got.
That's
Jugs,
pretty
what do you
dope,
got? How's FitMass doing? I'm looking forward to hearing about how fat I am on this one.
I wanna get
no,
on
no.
Mask at some point.
We could joke all day, and I've mentioned this before. The app that she was talking about, we did a show about the app. that we were
Chronometer.
using. There you go.
Got it
We were
right
saying
here.
like, we were very impressed with your honesty. Anytime
am
that you said
honest.
that you were, yeah, with everything that you logged in. A lot of people don't like that shit, and we can whoever would like to check out those details, you can check it out in the show. We do go over that in some sort of detail. It was a shorter show just because it was us two, and we were talking about an app. So I mean, how much can you do and what you're talking about an app?
Well,
but-
don't downplay it too much. I like your show. 'cause
No.
People actually learn stuff. I saw the comments too that people are actually.
Yeah, people actually
Yeah,
commenting.
so-
It's really exciting, and yeah, again, the jokes are aside when I say that anytime that people can be guided into a much more fitter and healthier lifestyle, that'd be fantastic. Even if it includes anything. A lot of people are just either afraid or whatever it is that are holding you up. Check us out because you'll be very surprised that there's very like-minded people who are trying to do the same thing. End of rant. Juggy010
Love
on
it.
Twitch. I'm doing a lot more stuff there. Juggy haha on Twitter. And yeah, looking forward to doing some more ski mask stuff, man.
Hell
Can't wait.
yeah.
This is gonna be fucking
Love you,
great.
Ski. Get better, baby. Love yous.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you,
absolutely.
everybody.